It's been a while. I haven't uploaded in almost 2 months. And honestly, I don't really have some crazy excuse. Life got busy. I overthought about what I wanted to make next. And I've been trashing every idea that I have. The funny thing is, I've been making these videos for a little bit now. But I realize you guys don't really know much about me. And it's not because I've been trying to keep my life a secret. I kinda just let all my videos do the talking. I'm the kind of person who spends way too much time in my own head. I'll hear one sentence, remember one conversation, or think about one person, and somehow that will turn into an entire video. I guess that's why I started this whole channel in the first place. There's so many thoughts that people carry around but never say out loud. And I wanted to create a place where we could talk about them together. I'm not here because I have life figured out. I don't. I'm just another person trying to understand it all, one thought at a time. If you've been here for a while, thank you for sticking around. And if you're new here, I'm very glad you're here. So with that being said, let's talk about something that's been on my mind lately. Sometimes people leave without explaining why. And honestly, I think that's one of the hardest kinds of pains to deal with. Not because they left, but because they never told you why. There's something about silence that makes your mind fill in the blanks. You start replaying every conversation, every joke, every moment you can remember, looking for the exact point where everything changed. You ask yourself questions you probably never get the answers to. Did I do something wrong? Was I not enough? Did they ever actually care? And the worst part is, you'll never find the answers to those questions. And I think that's what makes it so difficult to move on. Because when something ends without an explanation, your brain keeps searching for one. Sometimes we convince ourselves that if we could just understand what happened, maybe it wouldn't hurt as much. But life doesn't always give us that. Sometimes people change. And sometimes they outgrow relationships. Sometimes they're fighting battles they never told anyone about. And sometimes people just leave without warning. No conversation. No goodbye. Just silence. I've realized that silence can be louder than words. Because words end conversations. Silence keeps them alive. You can carry imaginary conversations in your head. You think about what you would have said if you had one more chance. You wonder if they ever think about you, or if you've already become a distant memory in their life. I think everyone has someone they'll never completely understand losing. Not because they still want them back, but because they never got a chance to understand why they left in the first place. And maybe that's okay. Not because it doesn't hurt, but because waiting for closure from someone else gives them control over your ability to move on. Sometimes closure isn't something another person gives you. Sometimes it's something you slowly build yourself, day by day, memory by memory, until one day you realize you stop asking yourself why. You start accepting that some questions you don't have the answers to. Or maybe they do, and you'll just never hear them. Either way, Your life keeps moving on. And one thing I've learned is not every person is meant to stay forever. Some people are lessons, and some people are memories, and some people help shape who you become, even if they aren't there to see it. And I know that's easier said than accepted. But if you're holding on to someone who's walked away without explaining why, I hope you can remember this. Their silence does not define your worth. Their decision to leave doesn't erase the good parts of who you are. Sometimes people leave because of reasons you'll never understand. And sometimes you'll have to make peace with never understanding. Because your story doesn't end where someone else decided to leave it. It keeps going. And one day, someone else will walk in your life who chooses to say. But until then, you need to keep moving forward, one step at a time.